All right, Bps Rips, 7:30:21, the last day of July, July's finale eve, I guess you could say. Where do we begin? Today was a crazy day. It was amazing. 80 players, I think, were moved. I think I read every single team made a move. Right, a billion trades. Cubby was easily. Um, it was exciting. Today's the kind of day you have to call out of work. Um, I didn't, so I'm going to put the time off from now for next year, the deadline. Tell me about your Cubs. Obviously, uh, big moves. Tell me what you think. Bryant, Rizzo, Baez, Williams. You got PCA from the Mets. Um, Canario from the Giants. It was originally rumored to be Bart. My first reaction was, I guess, are they giving up on Amaya? But it wasn't Bart. It was Canario, who's it was a pretty good prospect from the Giants. Um, but I was just saying, Cubby, it was originally Bryant for Bart. My first reaction was, I guess they're low on Amaya. But then when I saw it was Canario, it was still nice. Him and Armstrong will look good in the outfield for years to come. Um, it was nuts. It was nuts. Story didn't move. John Gray thought they would move. Um, Berrios, Scott Martin, and Richardson from the Blue Jays, pretty amazing. But Martin doesn't. He doesn't project for a lot of power. Um, did a great job. Yeah, you should be happy with them. You should be happy. I think they made some really good moves. That kid they got from Oakland for Chafin, if I'm saying his name right, Greg Deichman, a lot of power. Hasn't shown it yet, but he has a lot of power. He went off in the Arizona Fall League. I think it was last year. Um, him, Canario, Armstrong, really nice. We'll see. Uh, what's up, Obi? We're just talking about the trade deadline. Cubby, our Chicago Cubs guru representative, was happy with his team's moves. What about you guys? What do you think about the Braves moves? They remade their whole outfield and they got a closer. Just when everybody was saying the Braves aren't doing anything, last minute, Solar, Duvall, I forgot the other outfielder, and Dick Rod from the Pirates. They didn't give up much. They didn't give up much at all. Awesome deadline. Awesome. Yeah, they did some work. They saw the Nats were rebuilding. Actually, Nats were more like retooling. The prospects they got could step in probably next year. Gray and Ruiz. But they saw the Phillies didn't do anything. So the Braves were like, yeah, we're going to get this division. I liked it. Liked it. I think every team made a trade today or in the last few days. Just saying, it's kind of day you call out Madrigal. That's right, they got Madrigal, Alcantara, Vizcaino, Cody Hoare. Um, I was shocked when I saw. I forgot about the Kimbrel trade. Yeah, when Madrigal went to the Cubs, I was shocked when I saw his name. Cody Hoare is not a bad middle reliever. They did all right. What do you think about a middle infield of Madrigal and Horner? Nice. And Bryce Ball from Atlanta a week ago for Peterson. Yo, I think the Cubs did all right. Forgot about that. That was nice. Alzolay, Marquez, they got some pitching in the minors, like already they had. Nice. I like Boston moving Michael Chavis to Pittsburgh. I think if he gets opportunity, I think he could be a nice steal. They got him for how do they trade him for? Middle reliever jobber. Who else? So many moves. The Dodgers, of course. Scherzer and Turner. Maybe they're not going to re-sign Seager. Maybe they know Seager's going to test the market. That is pretty nice. That is nice. Nico Madrigal. Who's going to be third base? I don't know if they have a third baseman down in the minors, but Maya, Ball, Madrigal, Horner, third, Armstrong, Canario. Oh, Brandon Davis, the other outfielder. They got the makings of a solid team. It's amazing what 24 hours can do to an organization. Shortstop's hitting the market next year. Got some opportunity there. Right, right. A lot of options. That's going to be interesting. You're going to love the off season too. Um, I don't know what the Phillies were thinking. They gave up on Howard way too. I mean, as a Spencer Howard owner in quite a few leagues, I'm happy. He's been freed from the poor organization. Oh yeah, it's not going to be. It's not. Yeah, it's not going to be a long rebuild there. No, not with those free agents. No, and some of the guys they had, Madrigal, Horner, are close to the majors. The kid from Oakland, Canario's a little while off, and Armstrong. But Davis is close. So, well, that's the thing. Howard escaped the poor organization, so he's going to a team that doesn't suck developing pitching, like the Phillies. So, as a Howard fan, I'm very happy. This opens up a lot of opportunity for him for their inability to develop him and sell low on him. I thought of this. They traded for a closer who's not like a Kimbrel. They already have Suarez and Naris and Alvarado. So Justin Steele, yeah, he had a good game the other night. I think I saw you mention that the other night, last night, I think it was. I heard his name. I never knew too much about him. Why would they give up on their second round pick from a couple of years ago for a middle rotation starter, which they have enough of, and a closer? I don't know. I hope he wins a Cy Young, Howard. Fourth starter, that's not bad. I'd rather have him over Velasquez, Matt Moore. Sorry. And they brought Freddie Galvis back. I tweeted this. Bob Dylan once wrote, "You can go back, but you can't go all the way back." Any guys ever get a divorce and then remarry the spouse? Never works out. Sequels don't work out. So the Phillies bringing back Freddie Galvis is like that. You can go back. You can't go all the way back. You don't get back with your ex. You don't get Freddie Galvis. Dombrowski, I got to do something. Right. Did you get back with your ex? And if you did, how would that have been? That's what the Phillies did today. Yeah, those free agents. They're not too old either. Maybe Dombrowski will get them. The money they're paying Kyle Gibson, they could have called up. I don't know. David Parkinson, minor league, 30th ranked player. Very disappointing. Very disappointing in the Phillies. And they were down 2-0 last I saw to the Pirates. Yo, look at this piece. It's a Bo Diaz rookie. Bo Diaz was the baseball player who was killed by a satellite dish. Many years ago, the satellite dishes, it wasn't like streaming through your computer. They weren't this small. They fit on your wall. They were like Giugic, like this bigger than human beings. And unfortunately, Bo Diaz had a mishap where the satellite dish fell and killed him. Never had a rookie card of him. And look who else is on it. I never knew this. Ernie Witt, spelled differently than his kid Bobby. the KC super prospect, Dale Murphy, and Lance Parrish. Speaking of disappointing Phillies, it's like a real. This is like one of the best cards ever. Four amazing dudes on one card. And pet this. Um, let's see what else happened today in baseball. The Braves. This is interesting, Obi. They returned Chief Nakahama and his TP to left field after losing 19 of 21 games. The TP was removed for more seats. The team recovered to regain first place. This was like a bad luck thing. That was in 82. And in 1990, George Steinbrenner was forced to resign as partner of the Yankees by Faye Vincent. What is it with these commissioners? They say Pete Rose, they erect him from the game. Joe Jackson, George Steinbrenner. Should be a revolt. Wouldn't be anti-commissioner if they do that to like another player that doesn't deserve it. Still have these trivia prizes, 2 rub-offs, a bunch of Bowman rookies, like Canseco and Austin Martin, who was just traded today. Todd Van Poppel, 401k, and Bryce Harper. '70s reprints. It would be nice if I get Dale Murphy in this. Last night we got the Bo Jackson, Eric Davis. Thumb is tainted. I can't do that pack scum anymore. It's like mummified. We don't condone that. Robin Yount rookie. Pretty nice. He won MVP as a shortstop, maybe like in 82, and then again as an outfielder in like 89 or 90. Dennis Eckersley. I think he pitched no-hitter, and he won a Cy Young and MVP, I think, the same year as a closer. Some on the Indians. Oh, wow. Ron Goodry, the Gator Goodry. He was a really good pitcher for the Yankees. His 1978 year, look up the numbers. It was amazing. Jack Clark, showing that he always should have modeled ski masks. Good power hitter. Hawk Dawson, Andre Dawson. He was a great player, wasn't he? My God. If his knees stayed healthy throughout his career. The Bird, Big Bird. And I ain't talking about Snuffleupagus' bitch. Sorry for cursing. I'm about Mark Fidrich. The Tiger Wonder Kid. And then 2 straight Cubs. Cubby, if you're still watching. Willie Hernandez and Bruce Sutter. Look at these. 2 great closers. Willie Hernandez, 84 MVP with the Tigers. These are Topps reprints from the 70s. They did 60s, 70s, 80s. I think 60s, 70s, and 80s. Or 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Last night we pulled out a Bo Jackson. He was a goal from the 80s pack. Eric Davis. And tonight we did the 70s. Under Stadium Lights. Plug for them, of course. My supplier. So they're like the original cards, but they have a little stamp piece on them. pretty neat. I was so happy when I got the bow out. I never saw them either, yeah, until I was on the site. And I said, what the hell are these? And I looked them up. And no place else had them for sale. So I just ordered a few. This is also from them. Select Panini 2021. Looks like Juan Soto remained the last man standing in Washington. The goal here is, yeah, go for it, man. Obi, did you see this? I don't know if you heard. I got a Dale Murphy rookie for the first time ever. I've been saying it's Bo Diaz, but it's really Dale Murphy's card. You inspire me, brother. You inspire me to appreciate him more than I did in the past. Not that I never appreciated him. Phil's game come on Bally Sports? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Thank you, brother. It was only $6 on eBay. Obviously, it's not in great condition, but it's going on the shelves. It's well deserved to go on there. I don't know what Bally Sports is. Is it Phillies games usually come on Comcast, CSN, Comcast Sports Network. Trent Grisham used to be Fox. Okay. No, it's on Comcast, I think. I think Jeff may be able to answer that a little better than I don't really watch the games. I know it sounds goofy, I kid around about it, but I don't really watch them. I get too frustrated, so I just watch the box scores. Even if they start winning again. And am I a bandwagon fan? Yes, I am. But if they don't care enough to go get a Jose Berrios or Max Scherzer or a good pitcher, then why should I care? I'm sticking to that. This pack sucks already. Trent Grisham, Zach Plesac, Keston Hayura, and, well, Eloy Jimenez moonshots. It's got a bunch of moons, like Jupiter. Jupiter has a lot of moons orbiting it, so I'm going to call him Eloy Jupiter. Okay, back. I dropped the cards. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know what? I could probably look it up on the guide. I'll check it out and shoot you DM. 93 Donruss, Series 1. Thank you to Jeremy. Jeremy sent me a little gift in the mail. Box full of packs. It was awesome of you. I gotta get you some Toronto cards. Well, these first two cards aren't Toronto. It's Derek May from the Cubs and Troy Neal, Oakland. He was supposed to be a good prospect, Troy Neal. Never quite panned out. So was Eric Fox, another Oakland. 2 straight failed Oakland prospects. I always thought Fox would have been at least all right. John Doherty, 90210 fame. Shannon's brother. I always thought it was Brandon. It was John. Wally Joyner, Diamond King on the Royals. Look at this. You don't see that often. Oh, Rob Deere putting pine tar on his stick. Look at that. Oh, that's awesome. Bill Swift and Kevin McReynolds. McReynolds is on the Royals. Swift is on the Giants. You think of McReynolds on the Mets and Swift on the Mariners. At least I do. Oh, wow. Are you on it? Terry Pendleton, Obst. There you go. He's tagging out, where he's wrestling. Look at that, some Cub whose name ends in ONG. Maybe Sid Manji? Doug Strange. I think he was beating up Doug Strange. That's awesome. Andy Bennis is an alright player. Oh, look, he's bunting on the back or swinging for the fences, one or the other. Oh, you got it. Like, where can I watch that? Is it stream or like real TV? Cal Eldring had a good year with Milwaukee his rookie year, and Roger Clemens, we all know about his tendencies um, to do stuff we don't condone. George Bell, White Sox, and John Habbian. George Bell was a good player. He really had some good years. He was a good power hitter. Oh, nice. All right. Definitely, man. Hoops. Mark Jackson, still on the hunt. The last 2 nights we opened 3 packs of hoops, or the last 3 nights we opened three packs, however long it's been. David Robinson was in every one of these packs. But tonight we're looking at Xavier McDaniel, the X-Man. He was pretty badass. He won it back down from nobody. Vlade Divac, who was traded for Kobe Bryant. Pretty good player. The XOXO man. Hugs and kisses, Xavier. Maybe that's what he needed. He always fought people. Maybe he just needed some hugs and kisses to feel loved and welcomed. Patrick Ewing maybe bullied him, made him feel inferior. You know what, X-Man? No, you were right. You were right. He just needed some loving, tender care. Xavier, we're not mad at you. You're a good person. That's all you needed to hear. Pat Riley, John Starks, they should have just told him, hey, we care about you. You're part of our team. Let's do it. Instead, he went around trying to kick everybody else's ass. Terry Porter, he's a pretty damn good point guard for the Trailblazers. And Drexler, a pretty good backcourt. Sam Perkins, he was a power forward from North Carolina who could shoot the three. Good complimentary player. Otis Smith and Terry Teagle. They weren't jobbers, but they. Nick Anderson. I'm not talking about the pitcher from the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm talking about the shooting guard for the Orlando Magic. I always liked him. He was a pretty good player. Oh, I'm sorry, small forward. The shooting guard was Dennis Scott. That's right. It's his rookie card, biggest day. You can't miss it. What college he go to? Illinois. He led them to the Final Four in '89. Nick Anderson. He had some good years. Teamed up with Shaq. Benoit Benjamin. This guy was a big waste. The Clippers wasted a really good draft pick on him, and he just did not want to play. Doesn't say it on the back here. It should say like one of the laziest players in basketball history. But I guess they don't want to go too far. Believe me, I want to say it to his face. Benoit, if you're watching, I'm mistaking you for Mike Benjamin, San Francisco Giants utility middle infielder. Wes Unseld, speaking of Clippers coaches, great player. He just couldn't coach. And was it because of him or because it was the Clippers? It's because of the Clippers. Jeff Malone, Karl Malone's kid. He was an okay shooting guard. He had some good years. Dick Versace. He made those suits. The Versace suits. He was rival with Giorgio Armani. He doesn't look that good in his suits. You would think he would take a better picture to advertise them. Robert Parrish, the Chief. He was a pretty damn good player. Pretty damn good player. It's just, yeah, and that's not saying much. Look at the way, look, it doesn't fit him good. He could design the suits, he couldn't wear them. There's another rookie, Derek Gervin, George the Iceman's father. Never heard of Derek. It's packed. Caldwell Jones, former Sixer, and Grant Long. It was a rough pack. Let me see what else I got in the stash. We got one more pack in this. There you go. We got another one. We got one more. We got the '70s reprints again. I'm gonna open up another one of these. I'm gonna really get a Schmidt or a Del Murphy. I'm not eating the gum again. This gum is fucking horrific. Sorry for cursing. The cards from the 80s, the gum, it just disappears in your mouth in about 10 seconds. This, it's like, it's not at that point where it's like trash. And it's gummy. And I don't want to do that. My dentist will be proud of me. Cecil Cooper, first base. He was a good player. He had some good years with the Brewers. Pretty underrated. And Carlton Fisk, catcher for the Boston Red Sox. Then he went to the Whites in Chicago. Boston Red Sox. Went to the Chicago White Sox. Pretty neat card. Mickey Rivers. You might not have to search. Well, yeah, this is my final pack of 70s. We'll see if there's anything in the rest. I know there is a Schmidt. Like this card, I think was part of like two players on one card. So the Murphy might just have him on the reprint, I think. Because I saw the Schmidt, it's only by himself when he was on the card with Paris Hilton's father, John, and Ronce. Mickey Rivers, I never knew he was on the Angels. Mickey Rivers' wife used to take his money because Mickey would gamble it. And his wife went into George Steinbrenner's office one day and yelled at him and said, "You're going to start paying me his money because he's just going to gamble it away." Dwight Evans. Me too. One Night in Paris. I had that DVD. I also had the DVD with Dustin Diamond. Dewey Evans, he was a pretty good outfielder. Oh, Mike Schmidt. Wait, we all did, didn't we? See, I was just talking about it. It's the Mike Schmidt card. Oh my God, that's so fucking weird. Sorry for cursing. Wow. I don't have this one. I have a different one. He's got a mustache on the other one. So this is pretty cool. And Rich Gossage. Yeah. Goose Gossage on the White Sox. I didn't know he was on the White Sox either. What is it? These cards are teaching me about baseball history. Dave Parker. Holy shit. Dave Parker. The Cobra. Wow. His book's pretty good. If you like baseball biographies. And Gary Carter. And he's smiling here, of course, on his rookie card. You know they're not going to get too many cards of him not smiling. I'm glad we did that. I'm not happy that we didn't get Dale Murphy, but, you know, yeah, let me know, brother. So, all right, that's all I got tonight, fellas. Obi, good chatting, man. We'll wrap, brother. And, trivia. What number was Dale Murphy? I thought it was the trivia question the other night, but I heard screaming. Mini Bps was mad because they took down his something on his YouTube channel or something, thinking like he fell or something. I'm like, Anthony, I screamed about that. He's like, but Dad, it's my YouTube channel. All right, let's fix it. Anyway, trivia. What number did Dale Murphy wear? Don't type the answer, retweet it. Obi, hit me up, brother. And anybody else out there, thank you all for joining. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have a good night, everyone.